Hello everyone and welcome to my Y&R Insider 24 update channel. Spoilers for Y&R. Nathan Owens reveals the dark side of Holden's past and the difficult road ahead for Sienna. According to the latest updates and spoilers for The Young and the Restless, viewers will learn more about the difficulties faced by Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Even Nathan Owens is on the edge of his seat as the secrets of his character's past and backstory are revealed. In Los Angeles, Holden confronted his past with Claire. Holden confronted his past in Los Angeles with Haley Erin's Claire Newman. He ran into Sienna in the most recent episode of The Young and the Restless, who is familiar with the relationship between Holden and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva. Nathan Owens, on the other hand, is still learning more about the character he plays. While starting over in Genoa City, he has been attempting to conceal his past. According to Owens, his character is still a mystery for all of us. Y&R viewers will learn more about Holden's troubled past as the story progresses. When Holden arrived in Genoa City, he was pretending to be Damien Kane. Owens admitted in an interview with Soap Opera Digest that he is still getting to know his character and his complicated backstory. Audra and Sienna, who made her debut on the Tuesday, October 14th episode, share a history with Holden. Owens is enjoying the ride as much as the viewers are, and he even offered his own thoughts on the character. He made the observation that although I've written some other things on my own as well, from the beginning, it's interesting to see how it all unfolds in the minds of the writers as well. Holden was initially portrayed by Jermaine Rivers as Damien Kane in January. However, it turned out that he was actually pretending to be Kane because he had a past with Audra when they both lived in Los Angeles. The majority of his past will come back to haunt him over time. Owens himself describes it as a mystery for all of us, and he enjoys seeing how the pieces fit together. Holden is a character with many layers. It's like peeling back the layers of a very complicated onion to get to know Holden. Some Y&R fans think they have him figured out, but there's more to his story than just being a good-looking guy who made some bad choices. The conversation Sienna had with Holden prompted even more inquiries regarding his past. Holden's past with Sienna is also linked to his past with Audra, which he has worked hard to forget. However, it appears likely that his past will catch up with him. Owens couldn't say what happened in Los Angeles during the interview, but his character is worried that his secret might come out. Claire's safety is important to Holden. He is aware of Audra's ruthlessness. Holden wants Claire to stay out of his old life because he knows how cruel Audra can be. Owens gave the hint that a lot of doors potentially would close for him if his past was revealed in Genoa City. As viewers are aware, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, has the ability to alter his mind at any time, so Holden recently had the opportunity to collaborate with him. However, this chance could quickly pass. As a result, Holden is at a crossroads while working for Kane. He could easily fall to the side or the other, and eventually he would crash. Nathan Owens, the star of The Young and the Restless, discusses Holden's past with Sienna. Keep watching The Young and the Restless with Holden. On The Young and the Restless, Nathan Owens as Holden, Haley Erin as Claire, and Tamara Braun as Sienna appear. In an interview with Soap Opera Digest, Owens previewed what viewers might be able to expect now that Holden's spending time in Los Angeles with Claire, Haley Erin, and his old pal, Sienna, Tamara Braun. Owens stated, Holden's past does come back to haunt him. Holden finds himself in a sticky situation as a result of paths crossing unintentionally. In subsequent episodes, Holden's and Sienna's past will be revealed, but Owens is thrilled to be working with Braun. He claims that she brings an intriguing energy to the set and that she has a delightful personality. Although they were not on the same show at the same time, this is not the first time the two actors have appeared on the same show. In 2012, Owens portrayed Cameron on Days. Neither Braun nor the other character she played, Taylor Walker, were on the show at the time. Owens claims that they share common acquaintances from their respective Salem eras. 3 is a lot. On The Young and the Restless, Audra, Zuleika Silva, may stand in the way of Holden, Nathan Owens, and Claire, Haley Erin. Due to Sienna's deliberate misremembering of Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva, name, we are aware that Sienna is familiar with her and may not have the best feelings for her. Naturally, Nathan is extremely concerned about what transpired between him and Audra in Los Angeles, a secret that the two characters have discussed in Genoa City. Nathan is well aware of Audra's vulnerability to Nate, Sean Dominic, but Nathan is also aware that Audra can be mean to people she dislikes. Holden is enjoying his developing relationship with Claire, who seems to want Kyle, Michael Mealer, to stay far away, and Holden certainly doesn't want Audra to ruin that. Owens shares, "It is cool, because I am also finding out, as well, as we go along." In Los Angeles, Holden confronts his past with Claire. When Holden Novak and Claire Newman, Haley Erin, traveled to Los Angeles, they expected a brief escape, not a confrontation with the ghosts of Holden's past. The city, drenched in sunshine but haunted by memories, became the setting for one of Wyndar's most emotionally charged reunions. The journey became a reckoning when Holden ran into Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun. Sienna, who clearly has a complicated and difficult past with Holden, saw the tension in his eyes right away. The kind of scene in which words barely scratch the surface of what's being left unsaid was their raw and intense interaction. Claire, watching from the sidelines, realized for the first time that Holden's fresh start in Genoa City was built on buried secrets. In a recent interview, Nathan Owens, who plays Holden, admitted that even he is learning more about his character as the scripts are being written. "It's like being on a roller coaster without seeing the track ahead," Owens revealed. "I know Holden's hiding something, and so far, I'm discovering it along with the viewers." At first, Holden's decision to accompany Claire to Los Angeles appeared to be harmless, a supportive act from a man attempting to assist a woman in regaining her roots. However, it becomes abundantly clear that this journey is not just about Claire's family as the walls of his past begin to fall down. Holden confronts the life he left behind, the decisions he regrets, and the people he hurt. Holden's perilous double life, the deception of Damien Kane, the discovery that Holden was not who he claimed to be when he first arrived in Genoa City may have been one of the most shocking twists in recent Wyndar history. Holden, who was initially shown to viewers under the alias Damien Kane, appeared to be harmless and mysterious until it was discovered that he was posing as a real person. His persona was immediately given a perilous edge when it was discovered that he had a criminally deceptive beginning. Nathan Owens admitted in an honest conversation with Soap Opera Digest that even he was taken aback by the complexity of his character. "When I first read that Holden was actually posing as Damien Kane, I had to sit back and take a deep breath," he laughed. "It's not every day your character turns out to be living a double life." In Los Angeles, Holden's backstory with Sienna Bacall and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silva, depicts a man trying to reinvent himself after years of morally ambiguous decisions. His demise was framed by Audra's ruthless ambition and Sienna's emotional turmoil. When Holden assumed Damien Kane's identity, he believed he could escape the shadow of his past. However, as Wyndar fans are aware, things like his are never buried for very long. Everything viewers thought they knew about Holden's interactions in Genoa City is reframed by this new information. His cautious demeanor, his reluctance to open up to Claire, and even his unwillingness to collaborate closely with Billy Flynn's Kane Ashby suddenly make sense. He is a man who always looks over his shoulder because he knows that one bad move could reveal everything. The heartbreaking journey of Sienna Bacall, a woman reborn through betrayal. Sienna Bacall's journey is all about survival, whereas Holden's story may be about deception. Her presence in the October 14th episode was immediately captivating. Sienna was imbued with layers of vulnerability and rage by Tamara Braun, who is known for bringing emotional depth to her roles. This had fans captivated. The fact that Sienna is related to both Holden and Audra suggests that she was once a part of a risky triangle that ended in heartbreak and betrayal. Sources close to the show hint that Sienna's backstory involves a devastating betrayal that nearly cost her life and shattered her career. She is determined to reclaim control now that she is back in Los Angeles, even if it means confronting those who wronged her. Sienna's words were sharp in her heated argument with Holden, but her eyes told a different story, one of unresolved love and deep emotional wounds. She accused Holden of abandoning her when she needed him most, and while Holden didn't deny her claims, his silence spoke volumes. Sienna's painful journey ahead could lead her back to Genoa City, bringing the storm right to Holden's doorstep, according to fans. One of Wyndar's most exciting female arcs this year looks to be Sienna, played by Tamara Braun. She is not a villain, nor is she a saint. Sienna is a woman who occupies the grey area between being shaped by trauma and still being driven by purpose. She may just be the unlikely catalyst for Holden's redemption as she deals with the consequences of her past with Holden and Audra. The man under the mask, Holden's layers. Holden was referred to by Nathan Owens as a man built on contradictions. Holden is composed and self-assured on the outside, but he hides a struggle inside that affects every choice he makes. His strength conceals guilt, and his smile conceals fear. His moral compass is evident to the audience, particularly in his protection of Claire Newman. However, even Claire can tell that there is a part of him that is unresolved. Playing Holden feels like peeling back the layers of an onion, Owens said. Each episode reveals a brand new motive and justification for his secrecy. He is not only concealing something harmful, but also safeguarding something or someone. That comment has fueled speculation that Holden's previous deception or crime may have been an act of protection, protecting someone from Audra's manipulations or concealing an even greater injustice. The narrative of Holden has been developed by the writers of Y&R in the manner of a slow-burn thriller, with each reveal raising more questions than it answers. A relationship between Holden and Claire that is based on weak trust. The emotional depth of Holden's story is further enhanced by his developing relationship with Claire Newman. Claire, who is a character who has gone through a lot of psychological trauma and has been scrutinized by the public, recognizes Holden's haunted look and the same need for a fresh start as her own. Empathy and mutual understanding, not sparks or flotation, are the foundations of their connection. However, if Claire learns the full extent of Holden's lies, their relationship could fall apart. According to his claims, Holden will have to choose between being honest and protecting himself. Owens elaborated, Holden knows how dangerous truth can be. He has lived through its repercussions. Therefore, he is torn between telling Claire everything and shielding her from it each time he looks at her. Although not necessarily romantic, their dynamic has the potential to become one of Y&R's most emotionally charged relationships. Holden's hidden courage may aid Claire in finding peace after her family's numerous betrayals, and Claire's purity of heart may ultimately propel Holden toward redemption. Audra Charles is the careless link that led to Holden's demise. Without including Audra Charles, the unrelentingly ambitious woman who knows precisely how to weaponize secrets, no Holden Novak storyline would be complete. Fans of Y&R are aware that Audra never gives up leverage, and Holden's past gives her plenty. Holden once trusted and possibly even loved Audra, but their genuine bond was severed when she became obsessed with power. Audra immediately recognized Holden when he reappeared in Genoa City, but she chose not to reveal his identity. The main concern is the reason. According to some theories, Audra is using Holden's past to get him to do what she wants by keeping the information a secret. Others speculate that she may still have feelings for him, which is a perilous combination that has the potential to rekindle an old love in the most undesirable manner. Regardless, Holden's desire to keep Claire out of Audra's orbit is explained by his knowledge of Audra's brutal strategies. Kane Ashby entrusts tightrope. Although Holden's new professional relationship with Billy Flynn's Kane Ashby appears to be a fresh start, it is actually a minefield that is just waiting to explode. Kane, who is well known for being unpredictable, is hard to fool. He is pragmatic, skeptical, and always thinking about what to do next. Despite the fact that it puts him under scrutiny, Holden's alliance with Kane offers him a chance to start over. Kane's world is one of loyalty and betrayal, and Holden's second chance could vanish immediately if he detects even the slightest hint of dishonesty. Holden is walking a tightrope, Owens teased. Kane could be his greatest ally or his greatest foe. The possibility that Sienna's reappearance in Los Angeles will reveal the truth to Kane before Holden even realizes what's going on adds to the tension. The consequences could have an impact not only on Holden's professional life but also on his fragile relationships with those he has attempted to safeguard. The excitedness of Nathan Owens regarding Holden's development. Fans' excitement is reflected in Nathan Owens' enthusiasm for the developing plot. He stated, "This is one of those roles where you don't get all the answers immediately. The writers are doing something very special by allowing the audience to learn about Holden as he learns about himself. That is unusual." Even Owens acknowledged that he contributed his own concepts for Holden's motives and mannerisms. "To keep myself grounded in the character, I've written a few things about his backstory. It's been interesting to see how closely my instincts match up with what the writers actually reveal later. Owens clearly sees Holden as more than just a character. He sees him as a real person caught between light and darkness who is trying to do the right thing in a world that keeps pulling him back into the shadows. What's next for Sienna and Holden? Major reveals are anticipated for the young and the restless in the coming weeks. The next move Sienna makes could determine whether Holden's secret is revealed to the public or kept hidden. Many insiders believe that she will return to Genoa City with him, so viewers can anticipate emotional confrontations, exposed lies, and shifting alliances. The arrival of Sienna could also have an impact on multiple storylines at once. Her presence may put Audra's power play in jeopardy, put Holden's faith in Claire, and even involve Kane in conflicts he never anticipated. In the meantime, Holden's struggle for retribution is likely to break down. Will he eventually reveal his true identity and put everything on the line for honesty? Or will he continue to cloak himself in the person he used to pretend to be? Genoa City has not seen the last of Sienna Bacall or the secrets that bind her to Holden Novak, that much is certain. Conclusion: rebirth or destruction? Holden Novak's story is quickly becoming one of the show's most captivating arcs, and the young and the restless thrives on complex, character-driven drama. The stage is set for a storyline filled with heartbreak, danger, and unexpected redemption, with Nathan Owens playing the role with charisma and emotional nuance and Tamara Braun playing the wounded but uncompromising Sienna. A storm will form when the dark past of Holden, Sienna's difficult journey, and Audra's unwavering ambition collide, potentially altering the power dynamics of Genoa City forever. Holden is currently fleeing his past, but he will soon be forced to confront it. And if he does, the truth could either free him or destroy everything he has grown to love.